I think there's a lot of hype, and when I hear my parents ask me about cloud computing, I know that it's sort of jumped the shark a little bit. But I think in its simplest form, the concept is relatively straightforward. If I can get out of the business of managing servers and managing security on my own and managing backups and all of that sort of low-level stuff, I'm going to save a lot of money. And really, it's about efficiency. So it's both data availability, it's application availability, efficiency, cost savings. That's the general idea. And I think it's a simple concept, but the practice right now anyway is, I think, very questionable. Simply because the things that we do inside the DC government, not everything is appropriate to push into the cloud. Some things actually cost more right now if we were to remove them from our data center and actually put them into the cloud. So if you're looking at it from a cost savings perspective, it actually doesn't meet those needs. When you look at it from an efficiency and an interoperability perspective, simply by putting data in the cloud, you actually, by definition, have to have access methods, which makes it a lot easier to create other applications that interoperate well with them. I don't think anybody's really figured it out yet. There's no silver bullet. I think the way I look at it is on an application-by-application basis. If I'm implementing something or migrating something, does it make sense to put it into either our internal cloud or our external cloud? And that's something that we'll do on a case-by-case basis. We'll say, is it more efficient to do this, or is it more expensive or more cost-effective to do it this way? I think anything's possible, and everything's possible. I would not be surprised 5 years from now to see the majority of operating systems on users' computers be cloud-based. And whether that's a cloud that is providing an application internally or an external cloud, an organization that springs up to provide essentially a cloud-based desktop that organizations can take advantage of. I know there are groups that are pushing in that direction right now. 5 years from now, I think it's completely conceivable that everything will be migrated to that end. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. If you can get over the issues of security, if you can get over the issues of data transfer and single points of failure and things like that, you have a huge argument in terms of efficiencies of scale of companies that can provide these things, or private sector or public sector organizations. If I have 20 million people using my cloud-based desktop, then the cost per user goes way, way down because I can leverage all of that, all of those people. And so, assuming that we can solve the sort of the existing problems around security and things like that, we will get there. I would not be surprised at all to see that happen in the next few years.